Can you grow healthy aquatic plants? And I don't mean if it's possible, it definitely is. I mean if you can do it. If you're having a hard time achieving this, stay with me till the end of this video, because I'll show you the key factors that you need to get just right to grow healthy aquatic plants every time. Number 1. Lighting. Proper lighting allows plants to grow, absorb nutrients, and produce oxygen, creating a healthy environment for both plants and fish. When you're starting a new aquarium, one of the things that can be really expensive is lighting. You might get discouraged because of the pricing of some of these lights and end up buying a cheaper choice. That's perfectly fine, but remember, if you don't have a high intensity light, you can't have high-tech plants. You might think that's common sense, but plants are not that expensive. And if you really like this hobby, you'll get all excited, you'll buy a bunch of plants that you want to have in your aquarium, and some of them might be high-tech plants. So what happens next? Well, since you don't have a strong enough light, your brand new plants are going to start to suffer. So be mindful of this and build your tank around your lighting requirements. Number 2. Active substrate. Same as any other plant, aquatic plants need a good substrate to grow beautiful and healthy. Not only to anchor their roots, but to absorb the nutrients they need in order to thrive. Clay-based substrates like aqua soil provide nitrogen, phosphorus, and trace elements to your plants. They also absorb nutrients and slowly release them to the plant roots. So when you add liquid fertilizers, whatever doesn't get used by the plants right away will get absorbed into the soil for the plants to draw from when they need it. An active substrate can also reduce water hardness, which is good because most aquatic plants species prefer softer water. Sand or gravel are a good choice if you are only using epiphyte plants or mosses. For anything other than that, a good quality soil is a must. If you guys are enjoying this video, please let me know in the comments so I can continue to make content that is helpful and valuable. Like the video and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. Number 3. Fertilization. Even though aquatic plants take most of their nutrition through their root systems, they are not limited to that. As a matter of fact, all aquatic plants can also absorb nutrients through their leaves. Some of them go as far as to get most of their nutrition that way. Epiphytes do that. With liquid fertilization, we take advantage of that fact. Independent of where you live, your tap water is almost guaranteed to be lacking some of the nutrients that your plants need the most. And to go even one step farther, fast-growing stem plants can consume nutrients quickly, depleting the available nutrients in the water. Regular dosing of liquid fertilizers ensures a consistent supply of nutrients to sustain rapid growth and prevent deficiencies. Number 4. CO2 injections. And this is where I'm probably gonna get a lot of negative comments, because I've realized that a lot of people don't really like them. And to be fair, I know that the main reason for that is that CO2 injections can be a little expensive. I've never tried DIY CO2 systems before, even though I would like to build one myself at some point. But what I have done is used CO2 liquid supplements, like Seachem XL, for example. And I can tell you this, if you follow the directions on the bottle, you'll end up spending more money on liquid supplements than you would on an injection system. You could try going without adding any kind of CO2 to your tank, but your options will be limited if you do that. You'll be limited to a certain type of plant, you'll be limited to a specific type of aquarium, and that's all fine, but it's something that you need to be okay with before selecting your plants. Number 5. Water level. After mentioning all these factors that are so important, water level seems a little out of place, but believe me, I'm not wasting your time with it. If you own a CO2 injection system and the water level is too low, you'll create surface agitation and waste your CO2. Let me explain. If you're inside a car and the AC is turned on in the summertime, if you open the windows, it gets hot pretty quick, right? When you create surface agitation in an aquarium, you're pretty much doing the same thing. You're breaking the water surface and opening a window for CO2 to leave the tank extremely quickly. I understand that you might want to keep the water level low if you have fish that can jump out of the tank. If that's your case, a 2-inch gap from the top of the tank to the water surface should be more than enough. Most fish won't jump that high. Number 6. Water hardness. An aquarium is considered to have hard water when levels of calcium and magnesium are high. These excess minerals might block the uptake of essential nutrients like potassium and iron and lead to nutrient imbalances. Also, many popular aquarium plants, especially those native to soft water environments like Amazon swords or Rotala species, struggle to adapt to hard water. Their growth might be stunted and they might show signs of stress like yellowing leaves or slow growth. I generally recommend a TDS of 120 to 150 right after a water change. If you are using GH and KH to measure water hardness, then look for a carbonate hardness of 2 and a general hardness from 5 to 6. Number 7. Temperature. Aquatic plants prefer temperatures of under 75 degrees Fahrenheit. You might be able to keep them at higher temperatures than that, but remember, the same way different fish need different temperatures, different plants also require different temperatures. Even the ones that are native to tropical environments can handle colder water pretty well, and that's because at any given point, the temperature below water can be 10 degrees or more colder than the air temperature. So even if you live in a place with really warm weather, and I mean 90 or even 100 degrees, that doesn't mean that the aquatic plants in your region can handle that temperature. If you're wondering how to lower the temperature of your tank without using any high-tech gear, get a few small fans and have them blow in the water surface. Evaporation helps bring the temperature down. Those were 7 key factors to grow healthy aquatic plants. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you all in the next one.